Hey, yo, what's going on, guys?
Is this thing on?
This thing is on. What's up?
Are we live?
My name is 44Noise.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Big Kev.
And we are here to talk my ish.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Are back.
It's been a while.
A little bit. You know.
Hold on. Master Splinter Podcast Productions.
Mm-hmm. How you doing?
There we go. Making sure we can see the comments and all that good stuff.
Hey, where y'all at?
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Bada bing.
You sparking up first?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Or you want me to spark up first?
I'll get the grabber one out the way.
Get the grabber?
Get it out the way.
I got one with a little strip in there too.
Oh, okay.
You know, the honey bananas.
Ooh.
Honey bananas got the strip in it.
Yeah, I've seen you experimenting with the Fonto here and there.
You know, look, listen, at the end of the day, I can't really do it too much because it really messes up my lungs these days.
Yeah.
It's been, since 2014 that I quit smoking.
No way.
So So we going on 10 years this upcoming October.
Teach me.
So yeah, up until like the last couple of years, I really stayed anywhere near, like no blunts, no, like maybe once in a while.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, just recently I kind of been like fucking with like some more backwoods and some Fontos and shit. Just I don't know. Just to I don't know.
Just to throw it in there,
just
here
to have
and there.
a little something, mix it up a little bit. Yeah. Mix it up a little bit. But sometimes if I smoke too much of it, it gets way too much on the lungs, man.
Yeah.
Like I'll be coughing up shit the next day, and I'm like, all right, I went hard. I went hard in the paint, bro.
So you know what's funny? Unfortunately, that's kind of why I'm agreeing to demode on the grabber joints, is because I smoke cigarettes. So actually smoking grabber joints, if I smoke like 3, I won't smoke any cigarettes.
Yeah.
Because that's that hit that I was looking for in that cigarette. I don't need it today because I got the hit in this, a little bit of the experimenting. What's going on, guys? Drop a comment if you're joining in.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
It's been a little bit.
So what up, Kev? How you been?
You know, I'm fucking great, bro. Every day that I wake up is a great day. It's been a little while since we got together.
Yeah. Life's been lifing.
Some life's been lifing. Life's been lifing, man. You know, we've been lifing. My daughter just recently had her 13th birthday.
Okay.
So now I've got a teenager. So let's just make this clear.
Yeah, I'm right behind him too on this.
All you boys out there, you got to deal with me.
Yeah.
You don't want to deal with me. All right. You be respectful and be nice to my little girl, or you gonna fucking feel the wrath. I'm telling you now. But anyway, so that was just a quick little PSA for everybody out there. But no, so she's 13. She's sassy as fuck. She's definitely a mini me because she's got all my attitude. She's got my charisma. She's got my personality. She's got her mama's logic. Her mama's smarts. And her mother's beauty. And her mom's confidence. Like her mom's got like this confidence, not with like everything, but certain things in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where she's just got like, you can't touch her. You know what I mean? Like she's like, when she's in her lane and she's moving at her speed, there ain't nothing you can do to fuck with her. You know what I mean? So she's got that part of her. Like when she's on something, she's on it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, nah, I'm getting this.
That is definitely your daughter.
But then the daddy side kicks in, and like sometimes she be bailing on shit because
I see it all the time.
Sometimes daddy be like, whatever, all right, whatever. But so for her birthday, every year we give her the option of either having a birthday party or going away somewhere.
Oh shit! Okay.
So
she went with the going away.
Yeah. She did because back in May. When I went to Mexico.
Okay.
All
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
I went to Mexico for my boy's wedding.
Toilets.
Yes, sir. With the toilets. They don't do shit the same over there. Yo, they literally do shit different.
They do different shit over there.
Their shit is different. But so when we went to Mexico, it was with a bunch of my childhood boys and shit.
Yeah.
And my daughter clicked with one of my boy's fucking wife.
Oh, okay.
And so when we asked her if she wanted to go away, like, well, so first of all, let me go back 2 seconds. When we were out in Mexico, my boy was like, "Hey, we live in Texas. We got a fucking, we got an extra bedroom and shit for y'all. Like this space for you.
Party.
Like, come visit, come hang out with us."
Yeah.
They both got kids that are like a year older than Tati, or like a year and a half older than Tati.
Yep.
So they're not too far apart. So they were like, "Come meet the kids, come hang out."
Yep.
So Tati definitely listened to that in Mexico.
Yeah.
So when we asked her, "Hey, what you want to do for your birthday?" She was like, "Hey, can we go visit your friends in Texas?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, can we come visit my friends in Texas?" And they were like, "You fucking better." So we figured out a time that worked best for everybody. And we just came back from San Antonio this past Monday, 2 days ago.
The weather?
Man, I wish, man. And honestly, I did bring the weather because it was raining out there when I left.
Yeah.
So it was raining out there, and now it's raining out here.
Well, it was so weird because it literally was like 60 degrees for like 3 days. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was out there. It was like 65, 70.
Oh, that's so perfect.
And then it rained. So, all right. So in San Antonio, we had a fucking blast, yo. Shout out to Joey and to Brandy for opening up their house to us.
Shout out to them.
Yes, they're absolutely amazing. They opened up their home to us. They basically, like I was telling you off air, we get to the crib on Thursday. We flew out Thursday morning to San Antonio. We get to his house, and he was like, "Listen, I got to run back to the job real quick." He was on like his lunch break and picked us up.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, I got to go back to work, finish up this meeting type shit. I got a couple of things to do, but I'll be back."
Yep.
He was like, "But listen, you're not visiting some friend. You're not visiting a stranger. You're with family."
It's home.
He was like, "This is home, right?" He was like, "Yo, if you need anything, open up the fridge, open up the cabinet, open up whatever the fuck you need. Don't be shy."
I know where this is going.
You know what I mean? So that that's dope. That's family. That's love. I love that, yo. So right off rip, yo, we're at the crib, and Tati's like, "I'm hungry." So we're like, "All right, let's see what we got," right?
Yeah.
So we go through the pantry and shit, and there's like snacks galore. There's a bunch of shit. But my wife notices a big ass box of fucking ramen noodles.
Shout out to Drunk DJ.
And my daughter is a big ramen noodle fan, man. She loves her some ramen noodles. So it's funny. So out of nowhere, thanks to my man Drunk DJ.
Yep.
Me and my wife just started saying, well, she was like, "Daddy, could I have some ramen noodle?" And I was like, "Well, babe, tonight we eat ramen noodles. Tomorrow night we eat ramen noodles." So, yeah, man, it was cool. She looked at me like, "What the fuck are you talking? Like, what are you talking about, Dad?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you don't understand, yo. That's my peeps. That's my peeps." But it was that was a dope situation that she had no idea about. So the first day we just chilled at the crib, just laid back, nice and relaxed. Day 2 was kind of the same thing. We were gonna go to the San Antonio Zoo, but there was some car difficulties, and my man had a couple of more meetings that he was in, and his wife was in Alaska. She does she does a bunch of good work. I don't really want to get into it because I could be here for days talking about how amazing she is and the amazing work that she's doing.
That's dope.
But do me a favor, flick that for me real quick.
Oh hell yeah! Oh.
Or dope. But so she was in Alaska handling some business.
Okay.
And she was due back Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
So he had to handle a meeting. She was still out of the states, well, out of the immediate states over there in Alaska. So we were gonna take one of their vehicles, but it ended up not working. It didn't turn on because it had been sitting there for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we ended up just chilling in the pool. They had a pool in their backyard. It wasn't like gigantic. It was like an oversized jacuzzi.
Okay.
It was a heated pool.
Those be the best pools,
Dog,
though.
Joe,
Yeah.
it was so peaceful, bro. It had like a little waterfall over on the
Shit.
side.
Those are the best.
And
Yeah.
it was awesome. They have 3 amazing dogs.
Okay.
They have Tula, they have Tyson, and they have Teddy. And they are all amazing animals.
Yeah.
They were immediately protective of their home when we got there.
Oh shit.
But as soon as my boy told them that we were family, they immediately started like, yo, dude, it was like Teddy was my road. Teddy, I miss you, Teddy. Teddy, if you're watching in San Antonio, Teddy, I miss you.
Shout out to Teddy.
Yo, Teddy. So Teddy does this thing, right? Teddy's got this little ball. It's the company is Kong, Kong.
Okay.
And they basically make like the illest dog toys around, like the toughest ones. That's why it's called Kong.
Yeah.
So Teddy's got this Kong ball. It's a red ball, and it's got a hole going through the ball.
Yep.
Right. So Teddy takes the ball and he puts it like this far away from the pool's edge.
Yeah.
And he sits there and he looks at it and he nudges it with his nose. Right.
Yeah.
And the ball moves closer towards the pool. Moves a little closer. Nudges it again.
Yeah.
And his game is he tries to get it as close to the edge as possible without getting it into the pool. And every time he gets close to the pool, he'll try to catch it in his mouth before it falls in. All right. Now, he's not nearly as successful as he'd like to be. So I spent most of the time getting the ball out of the pool for Teddy.
What kind of dog?
He's a pit.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They got the craziest character.
He's fucking amazing. He's so amazing, bro. Yeah. He's so amazing. And like, you know, there'd be a couple of times where like, you know, I'd be smoking or something and I just want to finish a text in my phone or something. Yeah. And Teddy would be by the pool and the ball would be in the pool and I'd be like, Teddy, bro, like, I told you, dog.
Yeah.
I told you to like be easy with that.
How long are we gonna do this for?
Yo, dude, hours. Like he don't mind, bro. But so
he's having fun.
Teddy was the man. Tyson is the lover.
Okay.
Tyson is like nothing but cuddles.
Yep.
Like he just wants to chill out and cuddle and relax, which is what he did with Tati most of the time.
Oh shit.
And Tula is the mom of like the situation. She's like,
that's dope.
She runs the house.
Yeah, you need that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like she's like
one of them got to play that role.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's the older one. You don't fuck with Tula. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like she runs shit.
Yeah.
And her personality is just awesome. And she has like the softest, smoothest coat like ever.
All pits?
Like, well, like hers is just, I don't like feeling all 3 dogs. Oh, the dogs?
Yeah.
2 out of the 3.
Okay.
Tyson is, I don't know exactly what Tyson is. I think he's like a black lab.
Oh, okay.
But I think he's like mixed with something because he doesn't look like a full.
Yeah.
I don't know my dogs like that.
Yeah.
To be a hundo, but I'm pretty sure the other 2 are pits.
I just know a little bit about pits.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know too much.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly like so. We only had like we were only allowed to have like shit in tanks when I was growing up.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like we couldn't have cats and dogs and shit because I mean we grew up in the projects, so like we weren't allowed to have them. We
now it's different.
It's different.
They banned dogs actually.
Did they?
Say cats. Yeah.
Bro, yeah, we weren't allowed to have anything back then.
Yeah.
I don't think. Or maybe that's just what my mom said. I don't remember.
I'm seeing a lot of that now, though. It makes sense, but at the same time, it's like cats will fuck shit up too. Like,
yo, cats are fucking crazy.
Damage,
cats will piss all over your house and not give a fuck.
Claw
They'll be like,
shit
what?
Up. Now, I mean, mind you, dogs will bite shit up, but cats will claw your shit up like legit. Yeah. If they don't got that rug, their favorite rug, oh, you better fucking.
Bro, you better get him a jungle gym.
Yeah,
but I've seen cats like on top of fucking curtains and like they're crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But I love them though because that's so like a dog is like a servant, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like your dog, you train it, it does what you want it to do. Like dogs are servants.
Yep.
Cats are like fuck you, dog. Cats, you can like. I mean, you don't get me wrong, there are cats that could be trained, and people do train cats.
Definitely.
But most cats are like, yeah, all right, fuck you. Oh, you don't want me to. Oh, you don't want me to. Yeah, all right.
Cats are like
You
in
know
their
what I
own
mean?
world.
Like, dude, cats are just like, yo, you got to really earn like a cat's love and respect. You know what I mean? It just doesn't like love everybody.
Yeah, no, legit.
That's why I like cats. I've always been more of like a feline kind of guy anyway. Like I've always had an infatuation with like tigers and lions and shit.
Same here. I was always
Like,
a cat person.
dude, when I grew up, man, I told everybody, man, one day I'm gonna have a lion for a pet.
I swear.
Like always wanted to have one. Always, or a tiger.
Was it Brittany? I think my sister had a fucking you can actually keep that.
Well, thank you.
I think
It's
someone
so
had a
nice of you.
fucking pet lion out in Florida, dude. In Florida, you can have all kind of pets, bro.
Yeah.
And someone actually had a pet lion, and it had to be chained 24/7 to this like crazy ass pole. But I think it was my sister's next door neighbor, and it's funny because I'm thinking I'm lit because my next door neighbor in the part of Florida that I was at, she had a fucking kangaroo.
Shit.
And I'm thinking I'm lit.
All right then.
But which is kind of cool, you know what I mean? But then, you know, my sister goes, yeah, well, you know, oh, here she is a lion. I'm like, what the fuck is Florida? You just kangaroo, lion, pet giraffe.
Well, I'm 43 years old. I still don't have a pet lion, but I married a Leo.
Yo.
So I mean, I do got a lion in my life for the last 25 years.
That makes sense.
And she's a fiery fucking Leo. That
there we go.
Fucking love her to death. She's a fucking hot Italian pepper, this one. But yeah, so that was day 2. We did that shit. Well, and then Brandy came home, and then it was on and popping. We went out. We had some food and drinks. Saw some sights. We also one of the nights too, we went to this thing called the River Walk.
Okay.
Where it's like, you know, a body of water and there's a bunch of shit around it, like drinks and restaurants and fucking stores and blah blah blah. So we did that the first night with the boys. Yeah, dude. So we ended up doing this place called the Pearl, which is like another marketplace area that had a bunch of shit. Like it was almost like a farmer's market too.
Oh, dope.
Where they had like regular stores, but they also had like little tents with people selling their shit.
Oh, I love shit like
so
that.
it was dope, yo.
Like
and then there was this one place selling like different flavor sangrias and shit. And she was like, yo, try all 7 flavors. Sangria. And I'm like, yeah, sign me up.
Isn't sangria a wine?
It is like a wine, yeah. It's like wine and fruit mixed together.
That shit'll fuck you up though.
Yeah. Because that's what her main point was like, the reason our sangria is so good is because we leave our fruit in the bottles. So she was like adamant about that shit, yo. But the shit was dope, yo. And they make a Kahlua and a White Russian. Shit was off the hook.
Really?
Yeah, so much so that I kept their little pamphlet to see if they'll like send some shit through the mail, yo, because I'll buy a bottle of that shit.
You got me thinking, because my goal this summer is to go to LA.
So yo, go.
Thinking, yeah.
Go find yourself either a cheap hotel or a cheap Airbnb.
Santa Monica.
You know what I mean? I would say find something away from there and travel to there. Like, do you got a license?
No, but I'm thanks to my previous work history, I'm pretty connected with hotels.
Okay.
So.
All right, dope.
Shout out to the Holiday Inn and Staybridge Suites and all the good stuff. And no, but they got a dope. There's the Santa Monica Pier that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
There's about like an 18.
You know, Sheryl Crow and like saying.
Yeah. 20-minute walk away from there. There's a Holiday Inn and then a Comfort Inn, which Comfort Inn is super popular out here.
Yeah.
In pretty nice hotels.
Yeah.
And dude, beautiful. Like those are simple hotels, but out there in Santa Monica, oh my god, like the Holiday Inn got a pool. Fucking beautiful. I can't wait.
I would hope so. It's Cali.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. And then even without me, like, you know, being connected with the hotels, it's still cheap as shit. $150 a night. Yeah, and that's kind of what you were saying. It's a 20-minute walk away from the pier, and it's dope. Like where the hotels are, 20-minute walk away from the pier, and a 20-minute walk away from the dispensaries.
Dopeness.
Yeah, and you can rent like fucking, you know how it is, like rent like electric scooters and all those weird shit. Yeah.
Get the scoot.
Make me find some weird ATV or something.
Do it. Have a blast, bro. Have a fucking blast, dog. Yo, we did something that we've never done. So we ended up going to Six Flags when we were in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Bro, I have never been out to the one out here because it's like a 3 hour ride, dog. I'm not trying to drive 2.5, 3 hours.
Jump on a plane,
Then,
make it
well,
more worth it.
then, right, when you go out there, you got to go out there mad early to get to the park. Then you got to either stay late and drive home or like spend the night, yo. So it's a shit ton of money just to go to Six Flags here in my own state. So
makes sense, yeah.
While we were in San Ann, fucking my man was like, "Yeah, it's only 10 minutes down the road." I said, "For real, it's 10 minutes?" He was like, "Yeah, bro, it's closer than the grocery store." So
I realized too, for people that live in Florida, it's the same thing. Like Disney's like nothing to them.
Right, because it's right around the fucking corner.
And then they're like, "Yeah, why is $60?" I'm like, "Wait, it's $60?" And they're like, "Yeah, it only costs $1,000 when you're coming from Boston." You know what I mean? Like,
but yeah, so
that's dope.
So we did Six Flags, and the dope shit about it was kind of like a misty day. So when we got there, there was nobody there, dog.
Oh, they got teased.
So like we legit got to just go on every ride as much as we want. Like there was no restrictions, no lines. It was fucking dope.
And you're used to that weather, so you wasn't.
Bro, I was. It was because it was like 65, yo. It was still nice. It wasn't like 60. It wasn't too.
Did you see any people out there with their coats on?
Dope. Nah, nobody with coats. Everybody was chill. And then also we went to a San Antonio Spurs game.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we got to see Wemby. I still haven't posted anything like from the vacation yet.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm going to. I just haven't had the time since I've been home. Probably tomorrow while I'm watching football and eating food, I'll just throw out a
You got a crazy catalog from the vacation. That's
a whole shit.
Yeah.
Like M's been posting shit, and I've been like, she's been tagging me and shit. So I'm like, there's shit out there, but I haven't posted anything. But what we did was me, Emma, Joey, and Brandy, all of the pictures and videos that we all took from the weekend, we all put it in the one group chat that we have on Messenger.
Okay.
So that's like all of the pictures and videos that I'm gonna post. Pretty much M kind of has already touched most of it anyway. So it's just gonna be like a revisit.
That's dope.
But it's still like, dude, it was such a good time, man. Such a good time. Both of their sons were ill, fucking Isaac and D. Fucking, they were both great kids. Fucking, yo, so D works at Sonic, yo, right? And first night we were there, second night, because Brandy had came home. I was like, yo, tell D I'm gonna need one of the banana shakes, bro. Because the banana shakes from Sonic are like hands down the shit,
Sonic,
yo.
do they even have those out there? No.
Yeah, they got one right next to my crib in fucking Saugus.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Okay.
Or Danvers or Linfield, I think. Okay. I think it's Linfield. But it's right there on Route 1,
Those cities always got the hidden shit.
Yo, it's right there on Route 1. But I don't ever go to it, dog.
Like White Castle. Don't we got a White Castle somewhere hidden?
Yo, not that I know of. Maybe somewhere, but I've never been to it. I don't even really like White Castle.
No, I just White Castle's a stamp out in Florida.
Yeah.
Like if you're from another state.
Out in like New York too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. You're right. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, San Antonio was dope. We ended up spending one extra day there. We were supposed to come home Sunday, but we came home Monday.
Dope.
And it really was such a great fucking time,
What's the
man.
plane ride
Such a great time.
6 hours?
On it, no, it was 3.5.
What?
3.5. It was fucking simple.
Really? I thought it was like 6.
Nah, bro, it's simple. Yeah, it's like the same ride to Florida. I don't even know why, bro.
Florida's I think 3. Florida's like 3. Yeah.
Legit, it's like 3 hours and 12 minutes to Florida and 3 hours and 25 to San Antonio.
Yep.
But it's got to be like the way that they fly or something. The route that they take. It's so similar.
Do you love you like flights?
I don't mind them, yo. And honestly, when it's turbulent, like I just think of it like a roller coaster ride, so it doesn't really even like affect me too much. But like my kid gets like.
So can I tell you the story about the first time I was on a plane?
No.
So you know what's funny? You know when people ask you to do something, they say thank you.
Yeah.
So I used to fuck with my stepmom. She used to, that was like her habit. And I never said yeah. Like hey.
Dude, I do it all the time because like you know, when is somebody gonna actually be like,
Yeah,
no, I don't want to hear your story,
yeah.
right?
My
You know what
boy
I
does
mean?
that all the time.
Like
I'd be like, yo,
99.
I'm gonna show you this track. He'd be like, no. I'm like, all right, never
Yeah,
mind.
no, I do it all the like my father-in-law would be like, Gavin, I need you to look at my TV. And I'm like, nah, dude, don't have the time. Huh? Give me a moment. I'll be over there.
Yeah,
So
so
like I do it all the time. But yeah, your first time flying.
So what happened was I didn't necessarily, and here's the thing, my father's such a jackass because he didn't tell me the experience. Like if you know so it's their first time on a plane, like you kind of tell them the experience a little bit. That way they're hip before they get on the plane. And he legit like, oh my God, straight mind fuck. And then so all right, I get on the plane. And I'm so young, like I don't remember shit from when I was young. But obviously, there's times that you have that you
either really fun so you
Dude,
remember them, or really bad so you remember them.
Yeah, when I had the whole fucking plane looking at me, yo, that was the most scariest moment till this day of my life. Like just because I wasn't. Listen, if I know what I'm getting into, I'm not gonna be that scared,
right?
Because I know what the fuck's going on at least. But bro, I was like. And everyone, and it almost caused chaos for a minute because no one knows what the fuck's going on, and like I just felt so pissed off after because I'm like looking at 8-year-olds like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, yo? Like, really? I just looked at my dad like, wow, okay, thanks, appreciate it. Like,
there was only one time that I was ever concerned flying.
Really?
And it was like I think it was Tati's like 8th birthday. We were going to Florida, and it was really turbulent. It was the first time I've flown a lot. It was the first time I had ever in the history of my flying seen the flight attendants drop right where they were in the aisles.
I've been on, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they didn't even go to their seats in the back or on the side or whatever.
Yeah.
They dropped right where they were.
Yep.
Now we were sitting there like 2 rows from the very back of the plane.
Would they have to do a nosedive?
No. He had to drop. It was almost 20,000 feet.
Yeah.
Like we were 50,000 feet in the air, and he dropped down to 30. But so we were near the back of the plane. After all of it was done, I had heard the 2 flight attendants talking in the back, and one of them was older than the other one. And she was like, oh my God, I've never experienced, like the younger one was like, oh my God, that's crazy. I've never experienced anything like that. And the older lady was like, I'll tell you what, I've been doing this for 20 years and I've never been so afraid in my life. She was like, that was the worst turbulence I've ever been through.
Wow.
And it was like, you know, there was a bunch of people like afraid, and kids were crying. My daughter started crying.
Wow.
Like it was pretty.
Was it because of weather?
Yeah, it was ridiculously windy, and the weather wasn't the best. But it was like as I was sitting there holding on to my wife and daughter, you know, I was like kind of concerned, but didn't want to show the concern.
Yeah.
So like the whole time I'm like, it's okay, baby, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It's all right. Just hold on to daddy. You'll be okay. Just breathe. You don't need to cry. It's all right. But she was shooken up. It was scary.
That's crazy. I learned too, like clouds, you would think that you could just woo. And no, that shit.
No, just like everything else on this planet, like it's
like, and then if you're going through a cloud that is a part of the storm, I unfortunately been in kind of the same situation in that. What made it worse is now everything's over, and about an hour later, before we're actually going to Florida, it's a coincidence. And a lady has caused a fucking heart attack. But, now same thing. Get a drop and land wherever. I think it was Atlanta. Some, whatever states right before Florida. Not Atlanta, but
Georgia.
Yeah. So we dropped over there, and it was just crazy because we was like, okay, we just went through this whole turbulent situation. Guess where? Right around the time. Yeah, like I was young and shit. Like not right around that time because I don't even really remember. Still a baby, but 03, 04, 05, where it's still in people's minds and shit. You know what I mean? And Yeah, that was crazy.
Oof.
And right after that, it's like, oh, great, we just caused a fucking heart attack. And now we're dropping. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was 21 when that shit happened.
Lucky you.
Lucky me, bro. I woke up. It was a Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was a Tuesday. I had the day off. I woke up. I was watching fucking I think it was like fucking The Price is Right, dog. I was watching like The Price is Right because that's what the fuck you do during the daytime.
Oh, you were 21 when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was 21. So I woke up. I'm watching fucking Price is Right, and I'm rolling a blunt. And I start smoking the blunt. I'm watching the TV. All of a sudden, it cuts to the news. This just in: plane flew into the building, into one of the fucking towers. So now every channel is nothing but news about what's going on with this plane that just hit the fucking building. So I forget what station I was watching. I don't know if I went back to 4 or 5 or if I was on Fox or I forget where I was, but I was watching the feed of what was going on. And my boy called me, my boy B. Shout out to B. What up, B? My boy called me and he was like, yo, Kev, are you seeing this, dog? And I was like, yo, this is fucked up. And he lived right around the corner. I was living in Cambridge, East Cambridge on Thorndike at the time. And he lived right there on Spring Street. So he was like, yo, you seeing this, dog? And I was like, bro, this is crazy. And as we're talking to each other about it, we both see the second plane fly into the fucking building, like on live television, dog. And I was like, yo, B, dog. And he was like, Kev, did that shit just hit the fucking building, dog? I'm like, dog, that shit just hit the fucking building. Like, we just, dog. It was the craziest shit to watch, yo.
Now, can I ask? I heard like it was complete chaos everywhere. It wasn't just in New York. It was kind of people were grabbing their kids and leaving work.
Yeah, well, because there was so much confusion about what was going on. Because obviously they said right away that the plane came from Boston. So now
did it?
Yeah, the
plane
came
remember
from
that. Yeah.
Bro, the plane came from Logan, dog.
I thought it came from JFK.
Nah, it came from Logan, dog. So the plane came from Logan, dog.
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Both came from Logan.
So this shit,
I thought one
the security heightened around here real fucking
Oh, I remember because the whole
like real fucking
it was crazy. You couldn't even bring fucking a drink.
Couldn't
even bring water on the fucking plane.
The shit was crazy, dog. But yeah, man, that shit was nuts, yo. And then the Boston Marathon bombing, I was supposed to be there.
Really?
Yo, I was on Commonwealth Ave at my man Kev's house. What up, Kev, Mike? I was at Kev's crib, and we were smoking, me, him, and his girl, yo.
Oh, keep going. I just remembered something.
And Emma was at work, and she works on Newberry Street.
Oh, shit.
Now, where she works on Newberry Street is literally right around the corner from where the fucking finish line is.
Yeah.
From where the fucking bombings happened. So I'm at his crib and we're watching TV and then it cuts to this is what the fuck is going on, yo. A bomb just went off at the fucking matter of fact, I think we were watching the marathon, yo.
Yeah.
And then the fucking I was like, yo, I was supposed to head out and go meet her. And I was like, I was and I'm so glad I didn't, dog, because Tati was young. So I was going to pick up Tati and go bring her over to the finish line to go see that whole experience of like people coming from the race. So I was trying to time it properly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, let me time this. You know what I mean? So I know what to do. Bro, she calls me right after the news switch. So the news switched over to the bombing shit, right? And then M calls me right at the same time, like, babe, I just heard the illest fucking like loud sound right around the corner, yo. She was like, I looked out the window and there's people running everywhere. Like everywhere.
Yeah, it was a shit show.
I couldn't get anywhere near her, dog, to get her away from that situation. I told her to get the fuck out of there. I told her to walk to the nearest train station that she can get to and fucking come home, yo.
Yeah.
So the closest she can get to was Aquarium, which is a decent walk from Newberry Street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to go through fucking...
Yeah, it's the blue line, right? That is the blue line.
Yeah. So you gotta go through.
That's a little. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You gotta go through the Boston Commons.
Yep.
Then you gotta go through Faneuil Hall, and then the back of Faneuil Hall is where Aquarium is.
Yep.
So she had to walk a grip to get the fuck out of, because that was the train. All the trains in that immediate area was shut down. Everything was shut down, bro. So she walked all the way over there. I met her, and then we just continued to follow the rest of that fucking chaos that fucking happened.
So can I tell you? It's such a touchy subject for me. Jahar.
Yeah.
Touchy subject, yeah. Shout out to everyone that went to Ringe.
I mean, honestly, dog, I don't know. I got my own views on that shit, dog.
Like, it was,
I feel, I don't know, man. Because everybody, I know somebody who knew the kid too.
Yeah.
And I was told that the kid was like nothing of the sort, yo. And that anything you saw was his brother's clear influence on him. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's from what I heard, yo.
I don't know anything of this situation. It was just, it was kind of crazy because I remember that day, and I was with my brother the whole day, and I know him. I was in math class and homeroom with him in gym, some gym, until I got kicked out. And so what happened was, like, I know him. I had conversations with him. Whatever, he's around here and there. My brother plays soccer. Jahar plays soccer. I don't know if they was on the same team, same league, whatever, but they know each other. And they put up the drawing first. If you remember, they put up the drawing first, and then they actually put up like real pictures. Now the drawing already had me and my brother go like this.
Yeah.
But we didn't say it just yet, but you could tell it was on our mind. And then they put up the actual picture. Yo, it was funny because I looked at my brother. I goes, "That's your man's." It's literally right what I said. I was like, "That's your man's." But that's when we realized. I go, "Dude, that's." My brother's face just was looking at the TV like, "That's your boy." You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
I don't know nothing of the situation, but it was kind of crazy how I was in school with this kid. And then you're seeing all this, like, what the...
Bro, how you think I feel? I went to fucking school with somebody from Cambridge who committed the most heinous crime in the history of, like, Cambridge.
Really?
Yeah.
So like shit that happened in East Cambridge?
Yeah.
That's a good guess. I think I already know where you're going with this. Yeah.
Yo, exactly. So when I was a kid, so I man, growing up, I got into a lot of trouble. Like, a lot of trouble.
I can relate.
Like, it's the reason that I met your fucking uncle. I met your uncle in...
No way. I don't believe this.
No, not at all.
No.
I met your uncle at Bay Cove Academy.
Bay Cove, okay.
Well, at the time, it was just Bay Cove.
Shout out to Bay Cove.
Yeah, I guess so.
They killed us.
Yeah.
In basketball.
Fuck Bay Cove. Fucking place.
That place used to kill.
That place bothers.
It's like a Dearborn. It's like
a Dearborn.
Yeah, they killed us.
Matter of fact, when I got, so it was 6th grade that I got kicked out of Cambridge Public Schools. 6th grade is when I got kicked out of Cambridge Public Schools for the amount of fights that I was getting.
You definitely went to Bay Cove. I'm sorry.
So I
just believe you.
I went to Dearborn for an interview, and they didn't accept me.
Oh.
They didn't accept me because my cousin through marriage was in that school. So they were
will
like,
do that.
Family.
No, they.
So I was like, whatever. Dude.
Oh, you can't go to Dearborn. That's right.
Yeah, they wouldn't accept me because he was in there.
It's still like that.
Yeah.
Till this day.
So I went to Bay Cove, and they accepted me in there. So anybody who doesn't know about alternative schools for bad kids, that's when you're a bad kid and you get kicked out of public school because you can't contain yourself and be a fucking productive member of society.
They might have a cell in there.
Or back in my day, it was probably a lot of kids who had like learning disabilities, and instead of getting diagnosis because they didn't, it was just you sucked as a student. There was no ADD, there was none of that shit. It was just
cool shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just you sucked and you had behavioral issues because of it. dyslexia, shit like that, like, whatever. But so I got into a lot of fights growing up because I have a lazy eye. Sometimes when I talk, sometimes when I chew, sometimes when I smoke,
Notice. That's crazy.
my eyelid will move. It's like triggered into my jaw, like the way that the tendons are. The doctor said it was like wrapped around my jaw or some shit, some weird shit that kind of like triggered my eye to like twitch, like when I do certain shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I sing or rap or yell or talk loud or move my jaw a lot, it does it. And it happened a lot while I eat. So growing up, kids were a bunch of pieces of shit.
Legit.
And they made fun of me a lot because I was a big kid. And when I ate, my eye would move. So not only did they make fun of my size, but then they would make fun of my eye, talking about, that's just as hungry as my stomach is, and all types of crazy shit. Yeah.
What a way to get fucked up.
There was, so it turned out to a point where I was tired of being fucking harassed by people, and I started just fucking people up, yo. That was my remedy, was just fucking people up.
I'm right there with you.
So I got bounced around to like 6 or 7 different Cambridge public schools before they finally kicked me out. And my poor sister got dragged to every school that I went to because my mom didn't want us in separate schools.
What was your favorite one? Because I'm right there with you. I got a favorite.
My favorite school, I think, might have been the Peabody.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do I always hear that? Like till this day, it's still lit.
I'll tell you why. Because in the Peabody school, I was in like it's over in between Harvard and Porter.
Oh, so I'm getting that confused with the other one in the coast. Next to
I think that's King or Agassiz.
Agassiz, yeah.
But so I liked the Peabody a lot because it was the first. So I was in a smaller class. They put me in like a sped class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was literally fucking in a class with only like 10 kids instead of 25 kids.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And the teacher, man, I would love to know where she is right now, yo. But her name was Miss Coles. And she was like a tall black lady with like a fucking ill flat top, bro. Like back before like being lesbian was like popular, like you could tell that she was like definitely had to be like a lesbian. I don't know for sure, but like she had the look, yo.
She got the lesbian vibes.
She had such the vibe. She had the earrings, like the way she had the earrings and the flat top, and like she just gave the vibe. She was the coolest fucking lady in the world, bro. Coolest lady in the world. Because no matter what we did, no matter how crazy we were in that class, she always kept like the same like calm tone with us and just try to figure out a solution. Like, all right, Kev, I get it. You don't want to do work today. Let's figure out something you can do. Because I want you to be productive.
Love it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, whatever our issues were.
We need more of that.
Exactly.
We definitely do, though.
So she made me feel a part of the class. You know what I mean? And honestly, man, that class was filled with some of the best motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. And I'm still friends with a few of them today.
Yeah?
You know what I mean? Yeah. And some of them are a couple of them are pretty much like family.
My favorite, I gotta go with King Amigos. Putnam Ave, yeah. I always say King Amigos, Putnam Ave, because there's 2 Kings.
Yeah.
Was there always 2 Kings back in the day? Yeah, 2 Kings, right?
I don't even remember, man. I went to the Maynard, Fletcher, Agassiz, Peabody.
So what was on Cambridge Street back then? Because that's King now. King Open.
On Cambridge Street.
Cambridge Street. Troy Anthony's. Well, not Troy. Cambridge. Frizzoli. That school. That's King Open.
You mean the Fletcher?
Nah, you gotta see it, man. You like me. I've been over there in a while, huh? King Open, Frizzoli Park.
But there was the only school that was ever on Cambridge Street was the Ringe.
East
as far
Cambridge,
as I know.
East Cambridge Street. You got to see it. Willow Street. Willow and
yeah,
Cambridge.
but that was never a school. That was always just a youth center.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah,
you got to see it now.
And I mean, there was like a kindergarten at the bottom.
You got to see it now. You have to see
Oh
it
wait!
now.
Oh no!
King Open.
The Harrington. No, it was the
Oh,
Harrington.
yeah, you're right.
That's what it was. The Harrington.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't even know how I forgot that. My grandfather was the fucking custodian at that school for like fucking 30 years, bro.
No shit. Okay,
He
so King
ran
Open
that
was
shit.
Harrington.
It was the Harrington. It used to be the Harrington forever. That's where the Gold Star Pool is.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
There we go. There we go.
Right in the back.
Yep.
Yeah, because they put the Fazoli Teen Center used to be on Gore Street in East Cambridge. It was a little fucking building that had a little space with a pool table, a bunch of games. Yep, Gore Street, right before Leechmere. And they built that big ass one behind the Harrington School, and they switched it over to there. That's the Fazoli now. But the Fazoli used to be some little ass teen center, man. I remember popping in fucking my cassettes. All the cassettes you pop in. And I remember fucking the Born Americans, yo, the Boom Shaka Talk.
Yeah.
That shit, yo, we used to bump that shit in there.
One thing about Cambridge is we got some dope teen centers. We got some dope like youth centers.
Yeah, yo, the fucking Area 4 was dope.
Area 4 was lit. The Area 4 parties.
Yeah, bro.
When I was growing up.
Yeah. But like growing up in the projects in Newtown Court, that shit was dope, dog. Like it was such a big family, man. Like you could be fucking disciplined by everybody's mom, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like it was a community, yo. And your mom hung out with her mom and his mom, and like everybody was fucking. It was a whole community, dog.
Yeah, that's what's crazy about like even me and my friends. Like, I don't think about it all the time, but when you really put some deep thought into it, it's like, wow, like we were saying on that one episode, like Devontae's mom used to hang out with my grandmother. Mm-hmm. Like they were like best friends, and then fucking my dad and K9's mom somehow know each other. Like it's crazy. And then my homie, Danny, fucking shot by Solo Dexter. My mom and his mom fucking grew up together and shit.
What are you doing over there?
Oh yeah.
There we
go. Dude, I can't hang. You be grabbing some fucking shout out to Maine.
Hey yo, I'm telling you, man, all day, every day. I got what you need.
All right, well, I'm gonna say right now on this podcast, I'm a low tolerance guy. So this is.
Well, damn, we still got what? 2 more to go. I mean, I got one here.
All right.
And we got like 1.5 right here. We still, we got a couple to go. We got a couple to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are 47 minutes in.
Yo, I got some good news.
You do?
C4's here.
Hey. We about to have a special guest, everybody. On our Thanksgiving edition of the TMI podcast. How was your Halloween?
I had to work, but I enjoyed it because it was fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
Fucking absolutely nuts.
Yo, me and the fam were fucking, Tati was the cat in the hat. And, and Emma and I were thing 1 and thing 2.
Yo, that's dope.
It was good times.
I had to work, but I've witnessed some. Oh, dude, fucking! Did you see my stream where I was talking about the fucking the Billy Weird beard?
No.
So this guy, I give him a nickname, Billy Weirdbeard.
Okay.
He got jumped by like 8 people and held it down. Halloween night, I think it was. So the night before Halloween, I had to work an overnight. But yo, this guy 1 on 8 fucking and held it down. I pulled up. I'm in the security guard. I'm like, and everyone dispersed when I pulled up. I'm like, I don't care. It's not my job. But it's like, dude, you need an ambulance? It's like, no, fuck that. still out here. I was like, you know what, dude? I give you that.
Damn, broski.
Give you that. 1 on 8. They were fucking him up. I gave him the nickname Billy Weirdbeard. He was holding it down. Shout out to
Billy Weirdbeard. Hey, yo. My guy, holding down the fort. All right. Nephew will be back momentarily. He's about to go cop our special guest. Yo, so, yeah, I'll let y'all see what's going on over here real quick. You know, gotta pull out the good stuff for y'all. You know what I'm saying. That's how we roll. Yeah, you know, I got the Friday the 13th on. My undershirt for today. You know. Celtics and Bruins are on tonight. All right.
Yeah, ain't no skipping leg day here.
Yes, sir.
You heard, Kev?
Every day leg day.
Ain't no skipping leg day here.
No skipping leg day.
We in the penthouse, guys. 7th floor.
Hey, yo, 17th floor.
The elevators.
Elevator's been
on.
down since 1932. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, baby? How you feeling?
We got C4 in the building.
Right.
Oh, we live.
C4 in the building. We live on our podcast. This is the TMI podcast, my friend.
Let me,
welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Here we go.
So what's going on lately? What's going on tonight?
What up,
I know we got a few events coming up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
C4 is on both, just so you know, Kev. Killed it at the last one. Past couple ones, actually.
Really? You thought he killed it? I thought he was awful.
Oh, shit. No.
Oh, shit.
He killed it.
No, I did too. Honestly, though, so all right. So when you asked me to host the event and I told you, you know what I'm saying, to like give me all the information, I want like songs for the artists and shit so I can like check them out and see what they're in, you know what I mean, what this shit's like.
I know, shout out to you.
I mean, you know, I like look, listen, if I'm gonna be like, you know, I don't want to be in the dark, you know what I mean? I want to be familiar with who the fuck I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know?
Definitely.
So we went through some songs and shit. And well, we went through all the songs that you sent.
Yep.
Plus some more that we kind of clicked on afterwards.
Yep.
And I'll be 100% honest, Joe. Both the wife and I were looking forward to C4.
Yeah.
He was one of the guys that we checked out the video that you sent, and I was like, "Yo, this shit is dope, dog." Yeah. And even before the show, so when I got to the venue, he was the first person there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always. Always.
He was the first person there.
Times.
You think he works there? He don't.
And the first thing he did was come up. I don't work here. I'm just here first.
Yeah.
Fucking first thing he did was come up and show me some love, yo. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, him and me and my wife hung out. Was he your girl?
Yeah, my baby mom. We're not together anymore. But
okay, you BM.
Yeah.
So like, you know, they kind of, you know, talked and shit and clicked and shit, and you know, we enjoyed the performance and it was good times, man. That was a real good show, yo.
It was
I really enjoyed it.
Midway Movie Part 2 coming soon.
Yo, we shit, yeah, man.
I wanted to do Midway Movie Part 2 for February, but
what you need? I got everything.
Yeah, we
trying to relocate something.
Okay.
Just a relocation. Just a relocation.
There it is. No, it's top of the grinder.
Grinding.
No, I was gonna do fucking Midway Movie Part 2, but I was like, fuck it, just because it's right next to Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Valentine's
Code Red. That's a dope name for it. I like it.
Yeah.
Please tell me you don't use that thing.
What, the rollers?
Yeah.
I don't have cones, so yeah.
I thought you use those. No.
I only use the rolling machine.
You never.
I am a rolling machine.
Oh my god.
Do you not? Is this something you don't know how to do? Can I show you how to roll?
Yeah, this man's a fucking professional, right?
Bro,
my rolling's not that well, but it can be worked on. I'm gonna be honest.
So you use cones though, right?
I do use cones if I have them.
So bet. What you're gonna do is just change up your flow.
All right.
I could have swore you.
In the TMI podcast, we live, y'all.
Yo, we live. This is educational right here. Man. All right, this is what we're about to do. I'm gonna show
shout out to Big Kev and 44Noise.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling T-Mo about. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew too.
So you're gonna get yourself some tips, right? Yeah, you start with these.
They make a huge difference.
Now,
the filter.
Do you know how to filter your making filter? Yeah.
You roll it up into the fit.
A filter split.
Something like that. All right. Easiest
you
way.
Roll it up into a coil and it's supposed to fit.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but I know how to do it.
So Pete, so you fold it so there's like a little piece right here, not fully in half, right? Yep. And then you just accordion it onto itself. So you fold it down and back and forward and back and forward and back one more time, right? And now you roll it onto itself.
I can't smoke this with no water. That's some grade A, like, speechless shit right there.
I'm trying to see. I wasn't the only one, guys. I'm trying to tell you.
Sorry, I smoke well. So then, right, once you roll it up onto itself, you just kind of roll it around a little bit, and then you can play with it. If you roll something small, you can keep it like this, and you got a small filter.
Fold it in half like this. Like this.
Nope.
They do make
So,
yo.
here, take this. All right.
I gotta
So,
start doing this again.
you fold it almost in half, right?
Yeah.
So check it. Almost in half. So you leave a little left over, right? Now you take this, fold that down, right?
Okay.
You take this part, and you fold it onto itself, like that.
That's where you get the squiggly.
Yeah, it creates like a spring, like a spring effect.
Yeah.
And you just keep going back and forth.
I'm all looking at it.
Back and forth until you got it all the way down.
There you go.
And then you roll it onto itself. And then you play with it.
Fucking professional.
Right? And like I said, right here, you can either keep it small for something smaller, or if you're rolling something big, you kind of puff it out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can make it a bigger filter. Right? Now, this plus how I crease the fucking J is the perfect way to roll, bro. So take the sheet. Here, smoke that. Take the sheet.
He's like, yo, just smoke.
Do you have a specific way that you roll? Do you go left to right, right to left?
I level it out and I just like basically roll it out, but I walk my fingers like I'll roll half of it and I'll like clamp it and then I'll walk the other half and then I'll just come and fold it back.
All right. So I'm a right to left roller myself. So what I do is I take the paper, right, fold it in half, and then you take this and you fold a little piece at the end here, right? Once you do that, take your finger, you throw it right into the corner here.
Make yourself a pocket like a cone.
And make yourself like a little pocket. You take this little fucking piece right here and just roll it onto your finger. And then just roll it around like so, right? Now you got yourself a pocket. Now when you throw the filter in, right, no weed's going to fall out here.
Yeah.
And you're collecting all the weed over here, right? So you start with the filter and you roll onto the filter and go all the way across. And you just lick as you go, bro. You'll be a fucking professional.
Yo, this episode's gonna get screen recorded and re-uploaded as a fucking how to roll a blunt fucking
teaching them how to roll a blunt.
Yo, shout out to C4. We got C4 in the building.
Yo, cause I feel like those companies make way too much money, yo, for no reason. When people are perfectly capable of rolling amazing fucking J's. So right, like fuck that company.
It's like a car of creative laziness.
Fuck your rolling machines. I want people rolling their own shit.
Yeah. I vote on that.
But yeah, try that.
Over here.
I hope that'll work well for you.
I'm gonna try it. I think I'll be able to do it. I have.
Your joints are like perfect, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, I wouldn't say perfect, but I mean, I do pretty good.
Yeah, me and Demo gone that day.
Yeah, you see my post. I was like, yo, Jen, you really need to hurry up.
What year were you born again?
94.
94. Yeah, see, I started smoking weed like a year and a half before you were born. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, I got your life's experience.
I'm still a young buck.
Right.
I'm getting there, though.
Hey, let's not get it twisted. I'm still a young buck.
Yep, definitely.
Fucking 43. I'm still young as fuck. Fuck that. I'm right. Actually, statistically, I'm midway through my life right now.
No, maybe not.
Well, most people, I mean, actually, the way things have been going lately, I'm like more than halfway through my life. People have been dying in their 60s and shit lately.
I mean, unless you want to live until you're like 108.
A lot of it is a lot of the shit they put in the food.
Would you want to live until 100?
Dog, I tell people all the time, they're like killing us with corn.
The saturated fats.
It's the corn.
The preservative, the saturated fats, the all that shit, the sodiums and like
our body doesn't need corn, yo.
Like processed food, which is basically like knockoff. It's like half real chicken, half fake chicken. Like,
so I should.
Yeah, well, it's all the bullshit.
Yeah, so I shouldn't get KFC tonight.
After they cut off all the breasts and the wings and shit, bro. You know, all the meat around the fingernails and shit, they put all of that together.
Hey yo.
And then that's what they make all the fucking like deli meats with.
Hey yo.
Swear to God, that's what chicken nuggets are. That's what all that shit is.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is. But it's the corn, dog. Corn syrup, corn fucking starch, all of that corn. Our body doesn't need that shit like that, bro.
Just
the corn is fucking with our bodies.
Hold on, I got an interesting question for C4 real quick.
Yeah,
I actually was supposed to ask you this at Midway Movie, and I forgot because I was high as shit. Anyways, fuck, what was it? If you only had $1 million and you can only, I think I asked another artist this. If you only had $1 million and you can only spend it in 3 ways, you're gonna spend the whole thing. What do you get?
A house.
You can only make 3 purchases.
A business.
So you're really stuck. There you go.
And personal transportation.
Yeah.
just
to set myself up and my family up financially, like boom, stable.
Well, but so my thing though, right, is if all right, so with that $1 million, right, you said you can only purchase 3 things.
Yeah.
So if you purchased, let's say, let's go vague with it and say land and not just a home, right? Let's say you purchased land that has a home on it, but you know it's more than just a home. You got a shit ton of land. So let's say you purchase something in, like, I don't know, Southern California that has a fucking 57 acres, and you know what I mean. Like, so that house counts, you know what I mean, as one purchase and all that land with it.
Yeah.
So land, that business, that would be perfect. Now, with that business, you are now able to generate other things from that, like transportation and other things.
Yep.
So all of that is now company expenses and shit that goes into running the business and making things happen. So if that's the case, that second purchase covers your third one, so you can technically pick something else.
That is dope though. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
because you're gonna need to travel for business. Everything you do is gonna revolve around your business. So in that case, you know, you technically have a third kind of wish there, or budget piece. Just to throw it out there for you, just to for say, as my father-in-law would say.
I would donate to like children's hospitals or orphanages.
See, that's why I fucks with you.
Hey, shout out to Children's Hospital. I fucking lived there for a year.
And that's what upsets me about, like, I don't know. I'm gonna talk about. Yeah, I would be the person to be like, all right, I got everything I want. Let me like donate.
Yep.
Instead of just handing somebody money, just donate. Like, all right, got all these sick kids around the holidays and the hospitals, you know.
Hey, listen, don't get it twisted. Children's Hospital's lit.
Yeah, and they got parties up
the
in
game
there.
rooms, all Santa Claus coming to see you.
Now, to take your shit to another level, instead of like just donating straight up to like the children's hospital or something like that.
Yeah.
Why? Like, I would start your own foundation to where you're now receiving donations and shit from other people, and you can then spread that even more. Because that one-time donation is just a donation that you give just then and there. Your money's gone. But if you set up a charitable foundation for yourself, you know what I'm saying, now you have a whole platform that you could use that platform to spread it out to multiple places and continuously have money being generated.
Open like a thrift store and accept donations, like stuff that people.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know.
That is, yeah, you're right.
I think all right, I gotta name.
That would really lock it in more.
How's that working out for you?
It's good.
It's looking pretty good, bro. I'll be honest.
I'm gonna name my 3 real quick. You ready?
No.
My first purchase is to hire you as a roller. Nah,
You gotta do a Snoop Dogg on
I
know that motherfucker. Hey, he makes 6 figures. That guy. I think they said he makes like $150K a year, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just to fucking roll blunts for this dude.
Nah, they're tweeting that he quit smoking weed.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's a publicity stunt.
I think it was.
Come on,
and I think it was announced today, actually, that it was publicity. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was announced today. I seen it. Bullshit. Snoop lying. Hey, I'll go with my 3 purchases though. First purchase. A venue.
This thing is a beast. It's still burning.
Yes, sir.
First purchase would be a venue.
I put a little strip of Fonto in there.
Oh yeah. He does that. It's just pretty straight.
Yeah, I try not to put too much because, like I was saying earlier before you got here, I quit smoking almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've been like really nowhere near blunts for a long time, but just recently I've been starting to put little pieces in here and there. Or what I'll do when I'm home. So I got dabs and shit.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll take a piece of Fonto and I'll take my J, and at the end of my fucking
whatever y'all smoke with some fire.
At the end of my shit, I'll put a little bit of dab, and then I'll put a Fonto onto that and extend my J like this long. So the first piece of it will be Fonto, and then it'll go into the J for the rest of the way.
Yeah.
and I'll fucking glue it together with some dabs. Yeah, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. I've been smoking since 1992.
Oh damn! I've been smoking
Yeah,
since I was 16.
92. I was 12.
I don't even
Yo,
know.
the first time I
how old.
smoked,
12.
That's
See, I don't even want my kid to hear that. My kid just turned 13. I don't want my kid
We'll
smoking
mute it.
weed just
We
yet.
got special effects, I think.
It's
somewhere.
all good. Hey, I told her once I feel like she's able to understand what the fuck I've been through in my life, I'm gonna explain to her the fucked up life daddy's had.
The reason why you are now.
Yeah, the reason I am the person I am, because like she doesn't understand. Like there'll be times where she'll be like, "Damn, daddy," and I'll be like, "Baby, listen. What you need to understand is I might fuck with you, but I care. So at some point, I'm gonna stop fucking with you, and I'm gonna explain to you what the fuck is up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what you need to understand is once you leave this fucking house, nobody the fuck in this world cares about you like me and your mama do. Nobody the fuck is gonna stop because your feelings is hurt.
That is true.
Nobody the fuck is gonna be like, oh well, Tati's not feeling it today. All right, let's leave her alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The world is a crazy fucking place, yo. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's good to you, and sometimes it's really fucking bad to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've been through some really fucking bad things in my day, yo. You know? But it made me the person I am today. And I had to go through that shit in order to appreciate what the fuck I have today.
Hell yeah.
You know? Because like my wife tells me I'm privileged now. Because dog, I grew up in the hood, yo. My mother was a single mother. She was on WIC and welfare. My mother worked as much as she could within the limits of what she could. You know what I mean? And then when she finally met my stepdad, she took on his 3 kids, yo. So she had me, my sister, and then his 2 girls and boy that she was primarily taking care of. So she was holding down the whole fucking household while my stepfather was fucking basically on the couch watching TV all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Didn't have a job, didn't really do much of anything besides drink, smoke, and fucking cause problems.
I'm jealous. Oh,
You know what I mean? So like my mom went through a lot to maintain, yo, and I didn't even understand how broke we were until I was in high school, dog. Because my mom never let me feel that, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my mom did everything to make sure that we felt like we had everything.
Yeah.
You know, even though we had nothing, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm talking like fucking mustard sandwiches and shit, dog. You know what I mean? At certain times, because we was waiting in between them fucking food stamps or whatever, bro. Because you know my mom's did her own thing, and sometimes she sold food stamps for cash so she can get cigarettes and liquor for my stepfather.
And the things you can't buy with food stamps, like
Right.
paper towels, toilet paper,
Right.
Word,
dish
that is
soap,
right.
That
dish
is true.
soap.
That
So
is
my
true.
mom was a hustler, bro, and my
Yeah.
mom hustled her food stamps and shit. You know, my mom was a kleptomaniac, yo. She used to fucking go to stores and steal like fucking printers and telephones and like whatever and sell them to people or return them to like Home Depot
So I
and
didn't know
fucking
that
get
was-
money back. And
I didn't know that was a real thing until I started doing lost.
yeah, that's a real thing, yo. Yep, that's
No, like I.
no,
like,
that's it's a real thing.
I literally.
I used to be the return kid. Like
okay.
my mom would steal some shit
Yeah.
and I'd go back and return it, yo. Like legit, I'd go with like my uncle, which was like her dude, her
You could
friend.
be diagnosed for that shit, right?
Probably. It rubbed off on me. Still to this day, at 43, sometimes I'll just put something in my pocket when I'm in the store.
Kleptomania. I think you can.
It
get,
happens, bro. I can't.
I
My wife
did
was
that
like,
the other day.
dude, I'll have $75 in my pocket. It's still something, bro. It's just it's
And
a
the price was
it's,
$2.99.
it's a sickness.
Yo, I
dude.
was in CVS, man. I
Yo.
can't even lie. The other day, there's this kid. He's new, and he's like one of those kids. He doesn't care. And I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got me a pack of gum real quick. You know what I mean? Nobody doesn't care if I take something.
Yeah, legit.
It's fine. It's $3 though. I couldn't see the.
Listen,
see
I
the
need my
harm.
breath to smell good. So leave me alone. Go back to the
Yo.
register, sir.
But yeah, man, my mom was awesome. She went through a lot, yo. But once my daughter is like, I think mature enough to understand some of the shit that I went through, because like she'd be like, "Damn, daddy, you're an asshole," and I'm like, "Yo, you have no idea who the fuck I'm capable of being." Like I had to, dude. I grew up in the fucking projects, dog, and I was one of,
the hard
I was one of like 10 white kids in the whole projects, dude. You know what I mean?
Sure, you had that,
Like
you know what I mean?
dude, I had to go hard or go home, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got into a lot of fights.
Hey, which projects were these? Can you shout them out real quick?
Yo, shout out to fucking Newtown Court, dog. Grew up in Newtown Court. Yo, and we always fucking see back in those days, we didn't get along with Washington Elms.
Was it really like that?
Bro, you couldn't cross the street without getting into beef with somebody, dog.
So C4, these are
we
two
were literally a street.
Cambridge,
we were right across.
next to each
Yo,
Really?
It's fucking 10
Like-
feet away from each other.
Washington,
like
Washington
neighbors?
Street.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo,
neighbor
like, bro,
projects?
Like, yo, Washington Street separated us.
It's the
It was
size of the
literally
studio.
Newtown Court was here.
Ah,
Washington
so like
It's the
Elms.
size of the
Street
studio.
projects,
Yo,
It's literally the size of the studio. You
It
cross
was-
the street, you're
and they
Yeah.
had beef with each other.
it was like stepping out of this house and being into the fucking parking lot right here at the restaurant, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like right the fuck there, bro. Like we were neighbors, yo, and we always beefed right here at the restaurant, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like right the fuck there, bro. Like we were neighbors, yo, and we always beefed, yo. Like the '90s was crazy, and then
So what
the
store?
coast and the port.
Yo, just imagine waking up and being like, "Oh, here we go again with this bullshit."
Yo, dog, it was nuts, yo. But some of us didn't.
do make a huge difference. I realized. I do it here and there with the grubber joints.
Nah, because at home I have a bag of the ones that are already pre-rolled, but they're not the ones he did, the zigzags.
Oh, I know
They're
what
just
you're talking
they're just
about,
like
the
rolled and
already
like
one,
glued
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. They don't have like the.
So it's just one size.
Someone gave them to me for free. You want these? I don't really use these. Someone gave them to me. I'm like, yeah, I'll take them.
Basketball team you playing with right now? What team you choosing?
What?
Random basketball team you're playing with right now? What team you
Random
choosing?
basket.
No?
I mean, I usually just always choose the Celtics.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I heard they're shitting right now. Like going crazy.
Didn't they just play the Hornets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lost in overtime.
I was just
Damn.
watching highlights. They forced it.
But they're I think they're playing tonight.
They've been kind of putting in work.
Pretty sure they're playing tonight. Them and the Bruins are on like right now. I think they're playing
Yo,
Minnesota
that
tonight.
hockey shit, the way they be like sliding into each other, I'd be
I'm good
like,
with this
oh
one.
man.
Yo, the Bruins, the hockey is just so underrated, man. I just like,
That is a like crazy sport.
yo, it takes so much skill to be a hockey player, bro. Like you gotta balance on those skates. You gotta fucking keep yourself safe.
Yeah.
You gotta inflict pain on other people. That stick handling and shit that they do. Yo, my nephews play hockey. Man, these new generations of kids, they are so crafty and shit, doing shit that like growing up, I've never seen that shit.
You
Yo.
got 2-year-olds starting up 4-wheelers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro,
I seen a
it's-
video today. I was like,
It's
yo,
different nowadays.
It's
Like, this
fucking,
is
it's
crazy.
crazy.
Now the
dog.
time
It
change
really
of sports,
is.
though, I see what you're saying. Because I even like watched highlights from back in the day of basketball,
Yeah.
and then you'll see highlights today, and you're like, "What the fuck?" The time change of sports is like insane.
Yo, but people swear to God, like, yo, the old, all right, honestly, call me crazy, dog, but like, the 90s basketball was way better, dog.
Yeah.
when they had
It
that,
was
like,
way fucking better because, yo, they banged with each other, dog. Like, they banged.
Oh, it wasn't like
Like, bro,
yeah.
now
back
it's
in,
like
Yao
everybody
Ming and
flops,
Jordan
yo.
days.
Yo, everybody flops now for the most part. Back in my day, bro, if you hit the floor, it's because you hit the fucking floor, bro.
Yeah, you can't pull that.
Yo,
yeah.
Because the dude who was trying to block you was trying to make sure he wasn't going down so he could show
Yeah.
you that he was the fucking man,
yeah.
dog.
It's not like
Now
yeah.
it's like, oh, he hit me.
Like, dog.
You're like, bro, cut it the fuck out. Now, don't get me wrong. These kids is athletic.
yeah.
Their fucking handles are insane,
Yeah.
right? They're very athletic people, dog. But
Kyrie Irving is
yo,
insane.
but he's not doing anything that like Pete Maravich wasn't fucking doing. Like, bro, have you seen the ball handling shit that this dude used to do?
No, yeah. There's some OGs
Have
that
you
are
seen any
forced.
of those videos?
No.
There's some
Bro,
OGs that are.
They used to like
forced.
fucking. They used
They
to
were like
uh,
they
pi-
dribble the
fucking-
ball like this low, like
Nah, yo,
that fast, like
so
around
so
the feet.
yeah.
so
stuff.
Pistol Pete, dog, right? He used to like hold it above his head, right, or behind his back, and like throw it backwards between his legs, catch it, do it like go
Yeah.
back and forward between his legs, catch it, backwards between his legs, catch it, fucking just the shit, dude. Bro, you gotta look up the shit that Pistol Pete was doing, yo. He's one of the greatest dudes.
Speaking of that, I
ever
heard
to
they would do
bro.
like, I heard they would do this and then drop it and like,
They
that
would-
shit's
man, they did
wild.
some
Like,
crazy shit.
they're not doing that nowadays.
But like, yo, don't get me wrong. These kids are skilled, yo. But the dudes from my day were off the fucking chain, bro.
Yeah.
Like them dudes was off the chain, man. Listen, they were all rough and tough. Like these dudes now, man, it's not the same.
A lot's changed.
Yeah, a lot. I've seen a lot of
Like,
change in my day.
The town I grew up in, just everything, everybody.
Oh shit, me too, man. Where
Again,
would you grow up?
I'm not even gonna lie. I was adopted. I was raised in East Bridgewater.
Okay.
It's a quiet town next to Brockton, Massachusetts.
Nope, know exactly where it is. I used to take the fucking bat bus from Ashmont.
bus?
Yep, Ashmont
Oh,
to
shit.
my
Okay,
aunt's
yeah,
house in fucking Brockton.
I mean, I lived in Roxbury on Ernst Street by Jackson Square for like a year, but I moved out of there because I didn't really like it. The city's too crazy for me. So I got a kid, so in my household.
Yeah, man. I know Charlotte.
Plus, it's just like too busy over there. Anyway, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like so busy and just too much traffic and shit. It's like just like, bro, I live next to Blue Hill and it wasn't even that bad, but it was just too much going on. I'm like, all right.
Supposedly, it used to be like this, like really, really bad neighborhood. But
I just hate too much action. It could be anything. Like, it could be not even.
It's
violence.
too much. It's too much.
It's just too much. Yeah, like I wouldn't want to live in like Back Bay.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll pass on Back Bay. I can't live over there.
No, I tried living in the city. I can't do it. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah. You've had this before.
Did I?
Yeah.
My lungs don't remember. Or they do remember and they're happy again. It's fucking one or the other.
Yo, I'm gonna be trying to spit like my shit's all dry and shit.
Speaking of that, we do got to wrap it up soon. But you got any questions for my guy C4? Anything to chop it up?
Well, I mean, I know you here to work, man. So I'm really excited to see what you got in the works. I've been following you, since we became friends on Facebook. I've been paying attention to your videos and shit, and just enjoying what I'm hearing. I mean, I don't know. As far as questions go, I mean, you know what? All right. So wait, so you got a couple of shows coming up, right? When are those?
Yep.
January
8th and February 26th.
Okay, and you're on both of those bills?
Yep.
All right. I might be possibly hosting one of those shows.
Yep.
What you say,
the Code Red.
Code Red.
February 26th.
Okay. All right. So I'm thinking about that. I'm looking forward to what you got coming up in the future. I guess what I want to know is what you're most excited about, where you see your next couple of years going. What's your goal, motivation, where, you know what I'm saying? Where you headed?
I have a goal, and I'm starting to get a little closer than I was. I'm just trying to go viral.
Okay.
I'm just trying to you know what I mean? I'm trying to be buzzing.
He's getting there.
Okay.
I get 8, 9, 10,000 reaches, in my profile on my Facebook. It does pretty good numbers, so I'm getting there.
Nice. Now, are you on any other platforms?
I'm on Instagram. I was on TikTok, but I took myself off of that. I don't really like what they're doing with it nowadays. So
okay.
It's Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Instagram. I got so much. I just got so much work on those profiles.
Hell yeah.
That's dope.
As soon as I'm done recording here and I go home, I'm already starting another rap.
Okay.
I'll be ready for him next Friday.
The most consistent, one of the most consistent artists
I was
know
on
right
work
now.
from vacation. I was here 3 times a week.
One of the most consistent artists I know right now.
That's what's up.
He be having me like, damn, I'm gonna record. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you be dropping bombs regardless, dude. So it doesn't even matter.
So now, what are you doing for beats? Where you getting those from? Are you getting them from here, or you got producers? You got friends?
I go on YouTube and I use these little like free like knockoff little dirt beats, like the people will have like like 26, 62 subscribers and not really big, free for non-profit use. You know what I mean? I'm starting to feel like that I'm in like the little dirt beats right now. Well, they're actually called little dirt type beats. They're not actually little dirt beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to play with them or whatever. You know what I mean?
Now those are always good because they're like the melodic piano. You know what I mean? And it's something good to like flow and actually talk something.
What it actually was just here doing Thursday or Friday. I can't remember. I was smoking so much.
Word.
I know what that's about.
I made something. I don't say no names. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it what it is. But like someone who I thought was like my bro did me dirty. So like I kind of like wrote something. I posted it. They took it down, talking about violence.
Yeah, don't get banned like me.
So
don't get banned like this one.
So I did. So I said, I took it down.
Are we gonna get into that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a couple people. Yeah.
All right. So let's finish this first, and then we'll get to that because I just wanted to see if we were gonna touch it.
I got you.
All right. So yeah.
What was it, a day or two ago? I was like, yo, fuck it, watch this. I'm just gonna take it down. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna organize. I'm gonna touch it up a little bit. And that's exactly what I did.
Okay.
Because I did kind of wild out. You know what I'm saying? They say some things where I can be like, all right, well, you got that. Like, can't even argue with the media on that one because I did kind of like snap on the. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just took the time to break it all down, take it down, and just try not to be so, but let it be known type shit.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
hell yeah.
So what do you how many tracks you got like under wraps right now? So you working on a new album,
together,
or you just putting tracks together, or what are you doing?
I got 33 to 37 or some shit like that on SoundCloud.
Yeah, 30 singles.
And what's your favorite?
I like a lot of my new stuff that I've been recording with him. A lot of my old stuff, like I'll listen to it, but once I get to that section of my list, I go back up.
Okay.
Because I'm liking how this stuff sounds. Because this stuff's scratchy because I recorded it at home.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
gotcha.
Speaker, you know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, bro.
I deleted a lot of music. Like I would have twice as more, but I deleted a lot of music because I was like, oh, what the hell is that? You know.
Well, I'll be 100% honest, man. I've always been told from a bunch of people because I used to freestyle with friends back in the day. So people used to tell me that I should get into it. So for a long time, I've been wanting to just make myself an album just to fucking like say that I've done something. You know what I mean? So that being said, I'm in the process now of trying to put something together. If I do, well, not if I do, when I do, can I get you to like spit something on there with me?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, C4 will kill that feature.
Yo, I mean,
goes to him. He knows that, yo, you want to do a feature? I got you.
Yeah. Me and C4 got something coming soon, too. Be prepared.
Word.
Be prepared.
Right, dope. Because, I mean, like I said, you know.
Yeah, C4 will come
definitely digging the vibes.
16.
And, you know, I'm just.
A quick 16.
Yeah.
Quick 16. Hit them off with. Yo, like, yeah,
give
definitely.
Me the beat and I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, yeah, because I got a couple of friends that I'm in talks with. A couple of my friends are producers. I'm trying to get some beats at some reasonable prices. Because like I don't want to lease anything. I don't want anything free that I can't like. I want to be able to make this album, and then if I don't do anything with it ever at all, it's at least fully mine. If I ever wanted to sell it or do something with it, I totally could. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I mean, fuck it, why not? Maybe somebody would want to pay for my album. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Hey, you never know.
But I at least want to do it for me,
tell.
just because it's something that I've always kind of wanted to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think I'm like, I don't know. Like I said, me and my boys used to freestyle back in the days, and you know, a lot of people used to tell me that it something that I should have pursued.
Music's therapy, honestly.
Oh,
like,
music
is
therapeutic. By
it's
far
therapeutic
the best.
To me, you know
Dude,
what I mean?
3 best therapeutic things on this planet to me, besides 4. 4. 4
Gotta add that in
is music, weed, swimming, and sex. The 4 of
I
those.
like swimming.
That's a really good.
I like the
four.
swimming. I like the swimming.
Mhm.
Yeah. Swimming's good for you because it actually exercises like pretty much 90%.
I was gonna be a professional.
Yeah, well, it's
swimmer
literally
back
the
in my
only
day.
exercise on the planet that literally works like almost every one of your muscles.
Yeah, legit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
swimming is like
Yeah.
swimming is like the best
No joke.
exercise. Period. Yeah,
No
yeah,
joke.
straight up.
You can feel your body getting hot when you're in the pool, but you're not sweating.
Yo,
You know
it's
what I
dope.
mean?
It's so dope, yo.
That's when you know you're like,
Yeah.
Bro, I used to go camping at this place in Cape Cod my entire life.
Ah.
And they had like a really big fucking nice like Olympic size type pool.
yeah.
Bro, I used to swim that shit before I fucking got heavy into weed when I was a teenager. I used to be able to swim that whole pool all the way and back underwater.
Yeah.
Like completely
My brothers
underwater,
used to be
yo.
able to
I
do
was
that shit.
ill, bro. I used to be able to hold my breath, dog, and swim. Like I love swimming. Nothing more I like, yo. That's like my favorite activity is swimming.
You sweating, swimming.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so dope, yo. It's so like I can literally like it sounds weird, but like when when you see those people at like gyms and they're like literally just doing laps back and forth, like that don't look fun, yo.
Yeah.
But like when I do it, it's therapeutic. I
Yeah.
can do that. It's fun for me.
It's,
Nah,
a,
swimming's
it's, a,
dope.
it's a relief.
It really it's so dope.
Physically and mentally.
And like when you do and you're like
yeah.
like you just getting it in, dog. It's so dope. And I
Like
got
in your
powerful
zone.
legs, yo. Like I can lift or push on the leg press. The last time I checked, I could push like almost 1,700 pounds.
Yeah.
Like my legs are dope, yo. Like my shits
Strong,
are powerful.
strong,
Well, I've been
strong,
pushing
yeah.
my fat ass around my whole life, yo. So them shits is real strong. But yeah, dog, I could swim, yo. I could tread water. I could do all of that. I was like a certified lifeguard for a little while when I was like younger. Good times.
I enjoy swimming myself. It's just I don't know. I'm good at it.
Yeah. Fuck
I was
yeah.
gonna be a professional swimmer. I quit.
It's cool to swim. It's one thing to be like.
No, I definitely was killing it, but I don't know. Got into basketball.
He was like, "Yeah, I used to be Michael Phelps or up."
No, I got into basketball, and then it was just a wrap after that. I never got into a pool after.
Yeah.
Got into basketball, and then just never got back into a fucking pool.
All right, so listen. So before we wrap this up,
Yep.
It is the day before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
This is the holiday edition of the TMI podcast. So before we wrap this up, I'd like to start with our special guest, and ask you to just tell everybody a few things that you're thankful for.
For one, thankful for my kids. I'm thankful I'm still breathing, and I'm thankful that I made it out.
Dope. Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Nephew,
Yo.
please,
I
if you will.
say I'm thankful for. Let's see, what do we got? I say I'm thankful for my supporters. I say I'm thankful for my mom, definitely. And I'm thankful to be alive.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
still
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
My chest hurts, but my heart's still beating. So
You good?
yeah, no. I'm like my chest hurts, but my heart's still
What?
beating. So that's definitely. I'm thankful to be alive.
I'll tell you. Yep,
chest
I'm
hurts,
alive.
but
I'm good. I'm good.
What you got, Kev? What's your?
You know, I can go on for hours about things that I'm thankful for.
Yep.
But I guess the most 3 important things right now that I'm most thankful for is my wife, who's my absolute rock. She just, I mean, Jesus, we've been together for 25 years now.
Shout out to Auntie.
You know, yeah, Am, I love you, baby. Just she's been so patient most of the time with me. Those are for you too. And she's just fucking. She's amazing, man. She's the glue that holds our family together, and I'm so thankful for her. She's amazing. You know what I mean? My daughter, man, just the amount of pride and love and just I'm in awe of her. Like her sassiness, her charisma, her confidence. just everything about her. I couldn't imagine that I would have been able to make such an amazing human being. Like she is by far my greatest contribution to this planet so far. You know, she's just, oh my God, she's such a great kid. Um, and I'm thankful that I get to wake up every day. You know, you're right. Like
Yeah.
there are people who didn't wake up today.
I was like, I gotta throw that as number 3 at least.
Literally, people haven't. There are people who didn't wake up today, and we're here. And hopefully, when we go to sleep tonight, we wake up tomorrow, and we all have a wonderful Thanksgiving with our families. You know, there are people out there who don't have families. There are people out there who have families that they can't be with. There are people who have families that they want to be with and can't be with.
Yep.
There are people serving this country who are fucking thousands of miles away who can't be with their families. People who have grudges and don't want to bury those grudges and don't see each other. And we're all on borrowed time, man.
Yeah.
Like none of us know when that fucking time glass is gonna run out, you know? And we bother ourselves with a lot of petty shit that we allowed our pride and our ego to fucking just take a hold of us. And you're like, nah, fuck that. Why do I gotta be the bigger man? Or why do I gotta be the bigger man? And you know what? At the end of the day, man, I just want to love everybody, man. You know, if you fuck me over, then I'm gonna keep you at a distance, but it's never gonna be I'm gonna completely cut you off for the rest of existence.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of people in my life who aren't in my life now that I miss dearly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? A couple of my friends that, you know, shit didn't work out the way that I thought it was supposed to be. That was my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's no longer my brother. And that shit hurts. And it hurts daily. You know what I mean? And we gotta all be grateful that we're here, man, and thankful and try to just find a way to just take people for who they are. You know what I mean? Like we can't change who anybody else is. We can only change ourselves. Yeah. That's the only person we can ever change is ourselves. We can try to guide people. We can give them advice, everything we can do to try to help. But at the end of the day, we can only do ourselves. So for me, I try to be a better person every day. And I try to be nice to somebody every day. You know, there are people that I get into arguments with that I try to immediately calm myself down because I'm like, let me try to figure out another way to do this. You know, because it's easy for me to just go off and go crazy. But is that really the remedy? What's that really going to solve? And now there's a fucking barrier between two people when we probably could have sat down, smoked something, drank something, and figured something out. You know? So.
That is true.
You know. But
yo,
I hope both of you gentlemen have an absolutely wonderful Thanksgiving, no matter what it consists of. I hope you make the best of it, no matter what it is. I hope it is surrounded by love and family. Some people have to work. I'm thankful that I don't have to work tomorrow.
I gotta work, but fuck it, I'm to this bag.
It's all good, man.
I'm off for the next 4 days.
Yes, me too. I don't go back to work until Monday.
Hey, yo.
I work commercial.
We're going to wrap it up. But real quick before we wrap it up, because a few people wanted to fucking bug me about it. Unfortunately, I'm banned until I don't know when. I think until the 28th on Facebook. I can't do no streams on Facebook, Instagram. The only thing I'm allowed to do is YouTube. So TMI podcast, we in the building.
Yo.
So I don't know what's going on. Few people wanted me to touch on why, but I don't know. I don't have a necessarily answer. All I know is I'm banned. So and they keep pushing the date. So I don't know. But yeah. TMI podcast.
Fuck them.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're gonna run it up on here.
Yes, please. Like, subscribe, share.
All that. Happy
Let
Thanksgiving.
Let them all know. Happy Thanksgiving. Till next time. Thanks for letting us talk our ish.
Yes, sir. We out of here.
We out. Let's go. Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
Tomorrow's the best day one of the best days of the year.
Sure the fuck is.